unless you've been in that situation, especially if it's a huge goal, you sometimes lose yourself and you don't know what you're doing and you lose control. It was obviously a special season that year, and that game had everything really you could possibly imagine within a semi-final FA Cup game. I never used to like talking about it when I was playing, because I always thought there was, there's more to come. But now I've stopped, I can talk about it as much as I want.
These are cornerstones of your life. These were events which happened in the FA Cup. Some of my greatest moments following this club have been in the FA Cup. It's a competition which Manchester United fans value highly. They love it.
16 years after Ryan Giggs' goal settled one of the great FA Cup semi-finals, Manchester United and Arsenal renew their rivalry this weekend as the FA Cup's two most successful sides. But in recent years, both have seen their dominance waver.
When Sir Alex Ferguson stepped down in May 2013, David Moyes came in. I think United got beat 7 times at home in the league. You'd have to take me back to when I first started going in the late 80s to remember what it was like to see Manchester United regularly being defeated at home. So it has been a massive change for United fans.
Louis van Gaal and assistant Ryan Giggs have been tasked with leading the club out of this transitional phase and back to the success they've become accustomed to.
I think people feel that United under Van Gaal are heading in the right direction, but the performances have often been underwhelming, disappointing, lacking the flair you would associate with Manchester United. I'm sure Ryan will be soaking it all in at the moment. Who knows what's going to happen? If Manchester United don't finish in the top 4 this year, there's going to be a new bout of pressure for everybody there.
Despite the frustrations, Van Gaal is currently on course to meet the club's target in the Premier League, and he could still lead United to FA Cup success. But first, they've got to get past Arsenal in the quarter-finals.
They'll see it. If you win this game, you've got a massive chance of getting to the final. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, it's a little mini cup final in itself, but yeah, a great game to be involved in, and again, night game, great atmosphere, and I think everyone's looking forward to it.
Arsenal at home in the FA Cup 6th round under floodlights, that's just fantastic. I know everyone's absolutely buzzing for it and feel that they've got to get behind the team.
It's a typical Arsenal team. They're all comfortable in possession. They've got so many players who can hurt you. They've got that added power of Welbeck and Giroud, Sanchez's running power, but then really good ball players. Cazorla's having a great season, and you've got to really defend well to keep them out. And you know that you're going to have to concentrate for 90 minutes when you play Arsenal. I think the dynamics of the game has changed a little bit with no Keane, no Vieira, players like that, Petit, Scholes. So probably less tackles flying in and yellow and red cards, but still two very good teams, two teams with huge tradition in the FA Cup. I was obviously delighted to score the winning goal in that game and get us to the final, and yeah, we'll settle for that this year.